So I told you, this kid never ever slept. I had tried every tactic, every technique. I had done it all. I would buy any product. I would do anything to get this kid to sleep, and it would never happen. And he would scream. I mean, scream at the top of his lungs. He would scream. He would cry. I couldn't even take it. I felt so bad. I was like, there's no way I could do this to my baby. I have seen thousands of kids and babies and parents, and you know when something is off. You know when something is off. But he would wake up like 3 to 6 times every night. It was like every 2 hours. I was exhausted. And imagine, as a pediatrician, like, this is what you do, right? You help parents, you teach them, you educate them, and all the stuff that you know to do is not working for your own child. It was really hard and made me feel like a bad mom. I was a bad doctor. Like, I didn't know what I was talking about. I really started to like doubt myself. And then as he really started getting into like those toddler years, he was just super active, which little boys are, right? And he was really smart always. Like, he would just like memorize things. He was very musically inclined even from a super young age. Like, he loved the guitar. He was obsessed with guitars. That was his first obsession. I have to bring his guitar everywhere he went, and he had like 5 guitars. Everybody was so impressed that this kid loved guitars so much that everybody would buy him one. We would go to church and he would play his little guitar while he watched the guitarist in the front. That and hats. He also loved hats. Those were his first 2 obsessions. So Aaron gets like really into stuff, and I mean, that's all he'll do. And he used to strum this thing all the time and sing, and he didn't really have words yet, but he would do all of this stuff. And you know, then he learned how to sing "You Are My Sunshine" at a very young age. So this kid was like, I was like, is he gonna be like a musical genius? I don't know. I'm gonna encourage it, but I don't know. So he was always like really hyper, very active, really smart, gravitated to certain things. Like, he always loved to color and draw, and he was even into like certain cartoons which he would find funny. I was the same routine for bed. It would take him a long time to fall asleep. Like, it would take hours sometime. At that time, I had already gotten divorced from his dad, and transitions back and forth were the worst tantrums. Like, they would break my heart because this kid would scream and cry, and I would think that, you know, something was wrong. Like, what is going on? How come he doesn't want to go? Those were like the toddler years. Those were the red flags of the toddler years. Still not sleeping, obsessions with certain things. He also became really obsessed with Thomas. Everything had to be lined up. Everything had to have a certain place. He didn't want those things moved from the way he would put it. It was an absolute no.